Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, my beloved child. A door that you thought was sealed forever is about to open again. The person who once vanished without a word is being drawn back into your orbit, not by chance, but by divine order. Their spirit has been restless lately, haunted by memories they tried to bury. Every night, their mind circles back to you, and every dawn, your name echoes inside their chest. The angels have whispered your name into their dreams, and this Monday, they won't be able to resist the call any longer. The pull toward you is now stronger than their fear, stronger than their pride." Type Amen to get blessing 333. Something shifted last week, and heaven took notice. This person saw a sign, a number, a scent, a moment, that reminded them of the bond you once shared. Since then, they've been unable to eat in peace or sleep without seeing your face. Their soul knows that the time has come to make things right. Archangel Michael says, "Don't move too quickly when they return. Observe their energy, the way their eyes tremble when they speak your name. You'll sense guilt hiding behind their words, but also a yearning that feels raw, almost holy. They have changed, yet they still carry the scars of the lies they once told." Type Amen to get blessing 444. Heaven intervened because your silence became their punishment. Every conversation they tried to start with someone else fell flat. Every laughter they faked echoed with emptiness. Even in crowds, they felt alone because their spirit still belongs beside yours. But this return isn't random, it's a test of your heart's maturity. The same cycle that once broke you will reappear, not to harm, but to reveal how far you've come. You're not the same soul who once begged for understanding. Now, you are the calm before the storm, the lesson wrapped in peace. Type Amen to get blessing 555. That Monday will feel strange, subtle yet electrifying. Your body might sense it first. Chills down your spine, a flicker in your chest, an unexplainable stillness before something big. Then you might see a message pop up, or hear a familiar name in passing. Don't dismiss it. The universe is aligning threads that were once tangled. The angels watched every tear you shed in silence. They counted the nights when you whispered forgiveness but received none. And now, because your heart stayed clean even in pain, heaven rewards you with closure and clarity. Whether it ends in reunion or release, you will win peace. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This Monday carries the vibration of renewal. It's not about romance alone, it's about justice in emotional form. You'll see how truth eventually walks back into the room it once left burning. And when it does, it will bring answers that silence could never give. Their confession will start hesitantly, a nervous laugh, a trembling tone. But once they begin, their truth will pour like rain after drought. They'll reveal who influenced them, who lied to them, who manipulated their thoughts against you. Every mask will fall, and every shadow will retreat. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The angels say this: don't show anger, show wisdom. They already know they wronged you, your calm will speak louder than any words. Let them explain, let them pour, let them face what they ran from. Your silence now is not weakness, it's divine authority. Archangel Michael says, the path of mercy is not the same as forgetting. You can forgive without returning. You can bless them without reopening the wound. Choose peace over revenge, grace over reaction. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There's a letter they wrote but never sent. It lies hidden inside a drawer, folded, stained with regret. This Monday, that letter's words will find their way to you, maybe through text, maybe through voice, maybe through their trembling eyes. It will begin with, "I'm sorry." You'll feel your heart race, torn between past pain and new light. Don't run, let it wash through you. This is not punishment, it's completion. It's heaven saying, "You deserve understanding now." Type Amen to get blessing 999. The angels have choreographed this moment carefully. They've moved people, adjusted timing, and softened hearts to ensure the return happens right. It's not early, not late, it's divine timing in its purest form. Everything that once went wrong will now show its hidden purpose. They were not ready before, and you were too open. Now they come not to take, but to acknowledge. The universe bends to balance, and this is your balance unfolding. The storm was preparation, now comes the dawn. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There's someone else watching this reunion from afar, a silent observer who once envied your bond. They will try to intervene again, to twist words and stir fear. But this time, their power won't work. Because heaven has already written the script. You are shielded by light thicker than any illusion. No gossip, no deceit, no manipulation can reach you now. When you walk into that Monday, you walk with angels surrounding you. Every step you take glows with divine certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This is also a warning disguised as mercy. The person returning will confess a secret about something that happened behind your back. It will sting, but it will also free you. Because the truth, though painful, will finally end the confusion. The angels urge you not to react emotionally. Pause. Breathe. Let silence expose the falsehoods that still linger. Sometimes, the loudest truth is spoken through calmness. And your calmness will make the heavens proud. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. By Tuesday morning, something else will happen, a message from someone new, a connection from destiny. This new soul will bring laughter where there was heaviness, ease where there was overthinking. That's how heaven works, it never ends with loss, only with transformation. You are stepping into divine replacement energy. Archangel Michael says, your tears became the ink for your miracle. What you endured in silence built an invisible army of protection around you. Now, when you least expect it, abundance will meet healing halfway. You will see that even heartbreak can birth blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. This Monday will be sacred, not for the apology alone, but for the revelation it carries. The angels will make you see that what left you was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to return with truth. And when that happens, you'll finally understand why everything unfolded as it did. Prepare yourself emotionally, but don't overthink. Play calm music that morning, light a candle, and speak gratitude into the air. Because when the phone vibrates or the message arrives, your soul will already be ready. Heaven always warns before it blesses. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your energy has been shifting, you've felt restless, nostalgic, maybe even emotional without reason. That's because your spirit already senses the movement. You're not imagining it, you're aligning with prophecy. And the prophecy says, what was meant for you is circling back. The same person who once doubted your worth will now fight to prove your importance. They'll remember your kindness, your patience, your loyalty, the way you saw beauty even in their flaws. They will confess that no one matched your light. They will admit that losing you was their greatest punishment. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. And yet, remember, closure doesn't always mean reunion. Sometimes, it's peace disguised as goodbye. Whichever path heaven chooses, both will lead you to freedom. Because this return is not about what was, it's about what will be healed. When you hear their voice again, you'll feel emotions rushing in waves. Let them rise, but don't drown. Let them speak, but don't absorb. You are the witness now, not the wounded. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. A new phase begins this week. After this encounter, you will feel lighter, as though a curse has been broken. And it has, because the karmic tie between you and them has finally completed its purpose. The angels have signed off your release. From here on, blessings will multiply. Opportunities, financial miracles, emotional peace, all will begin flowing faster. The universe delayed this moment because you had to grow strong first. Now that you have, your time has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The person returning will say they've been dreaming of you, the same dream, over and over. In that dream, you were walking away, and they were calling your name but couldn't reach you. That's not coincidence, it's their spirit begging for one last chance. But whether you open the door or not, the lesson has been delivered. Heaven always lets the truth find its way home. And this Monday, truth is coming to your doorstep. It may arrive softly, through tears and trembling words, but it will be real. You'll know it's divine because your heart will stay calm, not chaotic. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. This isn't just a story, it's your closure moment. The pain, the waiting, the confusion, all of it was the prelude to this sacred alignment. Archangel Michael watched over your tears, and now he declares your peace. No more waiting, no more wondering, no more haunting. Everything you lost will return either renewed or replaced by something better. Heaven wastes nothing, not even heartbreak. So when Monday arrives, hold your head high, breathe deep, and walk into it like the divine child you are. Because this is not a joke, this is your moment of return. If you feel this message resonated deeply, stay in faith. Heaven moves in silence before it moves in miracles. The week ahead will reveal who was meant to stay, and who was sent only to awaken you. Your story now shifts from pain to prophecy, forever protected by Archangel Michael's wings. Dizzy. The sky will feel different that morning. Even before you open your eyes, you'll sense something heavy but healing hanging in the air. It's not fear, it's anticipation. You might notice the smallest things feel louder, the ticking of the clock, the wind brushing the curtains, the vibration of your phone before it lights up. Heaven works through subtle hints first. So when your phone flashes a familiar name, you'll know this is the moment the angels warned you about. Stay calm. Don't skip this moment. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. You'll feel your heartbeat shift, almost like your soul recognized them before your eyes did. This person, who once vanished when you needed them most, has been walking through storms trying to find the courage to face you. And this Monday, courage finally wins. They will reach out with trembling hands, carrying the weight of the truth they avoided for months, maybe even years. Their message might not start with an apology. It might sound casual, "Hey, how have you been?" But don't be fooled by simplicity. Every letter they type, every pause they take, is soaked in fear and longing. They've rehearsed this message in their head hundreds of times but never had the heart to send it until now. Type Amen to get Blessing 2121. You'll sit there staring at the message, unsure whether to reply or ignore. And that's when you'll feel a warmth in your chest, a soft pulse that feels divine. That's your angel nudging you, reminding you that what's meant for you can't be avoided forever. This isn't about weakness, it's about closure. Archangel Michael says, "Do not rush, my child. Let them speak. Let truth unfold at its own rhythm. Because the truth will come in waves, some painful, some peaceful. They'll tell you what really happened the day they walked away. You'll finally learn who whispered lies into their ear, who pushed them to doubt you." Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. They might admit that fear drove them. That their own insecurities made them believe they weren't good enough for your love. They might even confess that someone close to you, someone who smiled in your face, played a part in breaking you apart. The truth will sting, but it will set you free. You'll realize that your silence was never weakness, it was your protection. Every time you wanted to chase them but didn't, heaven was guiding you away from more pain. You've outgrown the version of you that begged for explanations. Now, you're the version that listens with calm and walks with grace. Type Amen to get Blessing 2323. As they speak, you'll see it in their eyes, the regret that never left them. They'll talk about sleepless nights, about the way your voice haunted their dreams. How every relationship after you failed because no one carried your light. They'll admit that they compared everyone to you, and no one ever measured up. The angels say this is not a coincidence. This is divine balance. What was once taken from you in tears is being returned in truth. Because heaven never forgets a heart that loved with sincerity. Type Amen to get Blessing 2424. The energy between you two will feel both heavy and healing. You'll sense the air shifting, old emotions resurfacing, but with less pain this time. Because you've healed enough to hear the truth without breaking. You've reached a level of peace that cannot be shaken by the past anymore. They'll tell you they've tried to move on but nothing ever felt real again. They'll admit that your name still slips out in conversations they didn't plan. That even songs, places, and random phrases remind them of you. Their confession will tremble, but their eyes will glow with honesty. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, your forgiveness is not for them, it's for your freedom. If your soul feels ready, forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let forgiveness be the final key that unlocks your new season. After that moment, something inside you will lift. The weight that sat on your heart for months will start to fade. You'll finally see that all the unanswered prayers were never ignored, they were being rearranged for your highest good. Heaven's timing is never late. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Later that evening, you might find yourself replaying everything in your head. The voice, the words, the trembling tone, it'll all echo softly. But instead of pain, you'll feel understanding. You'll see how everything connected perfectly, even the heartbreak. That night, your dreams will shift. No more chasing, no more crying, no more begging for closure. You'll see yourself walking down a golden path with light surrounding you. That's heaven showing you the next chapter, one that no longer carries sorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The next few days after Monday will feel lighter. You'll start attracting peace in ways you didn't expect. Doors will open easily, people will treat you kinder, and blessings will multiply. That's what happens when you release emotional weight, the universe fills the space with miracles. But this isn't just a romantic return, it's a spiritual alignment. This encounter was meant to remind you of your power, your growth, your evolution. It's heaven's way of saying, you passed the test. You didn't lose, you learned. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The person returning will be emotional, more than you expect. Tears might fall as they speak about how they saw you glowing from afar. How they regretted every moment they didn't fight for you. They'll confess that your silence taught them what true loss feels like. And when you smile gently and say, it's okay, they'll finally break. Because that's when they'll realize, they no longer have power over you. Your calmness will pierce deeper than anger ever could. That moment will mark your full rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. By the time the sun sets on Monday, your heart will feel clean. You'll see the situation for what it truly was, a divine lesson in love, faith, and boundaries. The angels will surround you, whispering, you did well. And your soul will finally rest. From that point forward, you'll feel an unexplainable glow. Your manifestations will accelerate, your luck will expand, and unexpected blessings will find you. Because when you let go of pain, you make room for abundance. And heaven rewards that kind of courage. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your life is about to shift in quiet, powerful ways. You'll notice a sense of alignment in your routines, a harmony in your emotions. People who once ignored you will start noticing you again. Even opportunities that seemed impossible will suddenly appear. Because when you release emotional blockage, your energy becomes magnetic. You radiate peace, and peace attracts miracles. That's the secret heaven wanted you to learn all along. Everything that left was making space for what's about to arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Archangel Michael says, this return is not for attachment, it's for recognition. You needed to see that love didn't fail, timing did. And now, divine timing is back on your side. So walk into Monday like a healed warrior wrapped in light. If they return with truth, listen with compassion. If they return with confusion, walk with wisdom. Because your peace is the proof that heaven never forgot you. You are chosen, guided, and protected beyond understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. The coming days will hold small miracles, conversations that flow easily, smiles from strangers, dreams that reveal symbols. Each one will confirm that you are on the right path. You'll even start to feel a golden presence around you, like soft warmth resting on your shoulders. That's the angelic energy embracing you for your patience. Now, take this message not as fear, but as faith. Everything that once felt lost is returning in divine order. Not just love, but peace, clarity, and purpose. Because this is the week heaven finally delivers what your heart has been waiting for. Final blessing. Your Monday will not be ordinary. It will mark the beginning of your peaceful era, where love is honest, blessings are constant, and your spirit finally feels home. Stay calm, stay open, and walk with faith. Heaven says, you waited long enough. Now, it's your turn to receive. Sparkles Dizzy.